My mic sounds nice. Check one, check one. What's up, y'all? This is Poe from PoPolitickin.com. You're now politicking with Poe on PoPolitickin. That's like a tongue twister, but it's cool. And what is PoPolitickin? PoPolitickin is self-help, meets hip-hop, meets personal development, meets money, meets cash, meets cars, all that shit, all that fly shit y'all like, all that mumble rap, all that shit. I'm just joking. But yeah, PoPolitickin. Self-help meets hip-hop. It's like a journal, it's like a diary for me too. It's like me going last 10 years, every weekend after work, I'm interviewing rappers or artists, entertainers, entrepreneurs, all that. So make sure y'all check us out on PoPolitickin.com. We got a lot of interviews on Spotify, Google Play, iTunes, Stitcher. Wherever you listen to podcasts, we're on there. And I see we get a lot of international love, you know. They call me International Post sometimes. So I see y'all out there listening, so make sure y'all hit me up. Always like fan mail. Hit me up with fan mail. I'll make sure I read it on the show. PoPolitickin.com. And I'm on social media too, PoPolitickin. But just don't follow me. Like, you try to add me and I don't know who you are, you be looking weird and I ain't going to add you. So, hey. But yeah, so we about to go into this interview. So just make sure y'all tune in. PoPolitickin.com. I holla.
PoPolitickin.com.
Yo, what's up? It's Sir Jon Lee, and I'm here hanging with PoPolitickin. Let's get it.
If you want a rapper, you'd be a drug dealer. You still think you'd be a drug dealer? That shit was fun.
Wanna rock right now. I 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 wanna rock right now. The boy tryna pop right now. D-boy on the block right now. Throwing up a diamond like he rock right now. Like he rock right now. But the boy too hot right now. In too deep, couldn't stop right now. It's either put it down or get caught right now. Make the wrong move, got dropped right now. I wanna rock right now. Yeah. I wanna rock right now. 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 Yeah. The politician is the dope boy. Ronald Reagan is the plug boy. Ain't nothing funny, ain't a joke boy. From a social to a coke boy. Ain't no guilt, I gotta get it. It's either rap it or shoot it to make a living. Put my people at risk, hope I'm forgiven. Until my day come, that's how I'm living. Fuck it. Wanna rock right now. Yeah. I wanna rock right now. I wanna rock right now. I wanna rock right now. I wanna. Yeah, I gotta get it. Rapping and trapping, the only way to get it. Pass sign the slang. Tell me what's the difference? Money, power, and fame, fucking up the vision. Yeah, I gotta get it. Rapping and trapping, the only way to get it. Pass sign the slang. Tell me what's the difference? Money, power, and fame, fucking up your vision.
All right, I see
Welcome
the
to
cloud.
PoPolitickin.com, your home for self-help meets hip-hop. Make sure you go to Spotify, type in PoPolitickin. Listen to all our interviews for the past couple years. 1212, I'm in the place to be with my man, Sir Jon Lee.
What's good? What's good, man?
Like that, huh? Yeah,
That was a dope intro.
the bars with it.
Ball.
All right, I want to ask you about your name a little bit, because I see Sir Jon Lee, but then I see Court of Wolves. So I just trying to see, let us know what's that about.
Okay, so Court of Wolves that's like the brand, the label that I'm like building with my homie. You know, that's how we push, you know, the music and everything. Sir Jon Lee is my, you know, rap name. And it's close to my real name. It's my pop's name, Johnny Lee Dower, and I'm Johnny Lee Dower Jr. So I just took his nickname pretty much. You know, there's other meanings behind that name too. Like I learned how to read reading Stan Lee comic books, so it was like just, you know, a dope connection to make right there.
Oh, so you hurting right now, huh? Your heart heavy right now, huh?
Nah, he had a good life, man. So, you know, I'm happy he got
forever,
huh?
Yeah, you can't live forever, right?
Nah, you can't.
He's gonna live forever anyway, just through his comics anyway. That's the thing. Like, sometimes let people understand, it's like when you do something in life and it's meaningful, you don't die. So he ain't dead. Shit, them ain't going nowhere.
Shit, like, he was like, how old was he? 93. That's a minute. Like, and he accomplished everything he wanted to. So,
okay. So I want you to talk about your background a little bit. Like, let us know where you're from and how you got involved with music.
Okay, so I'm from Compton, California, from the east side of Compton. I was a sheltered kid mainly because my parents were super religious, you know, and they wanted to keep me out of stuff. And plus, I was super sickly growing up. I had real bad asthma, in and out the hospital. Like, I could barely even attend school most of the time. So, you know, I was super sheltered. I wasn't allowed to listen to rap music because of the church upbringing. How I got into rap music was I was on a trip to Atlanta with the church. Actually, it was like the youth program, and they took us to the Underground Mall in Atlanta, and we went to the Foot Locker, and I look up at the TV. You know how they have the music videos playing on TV, and it was Through the Wire by Kanye West. And I was like, yo, that's crazy. And he's talking about being in a hospital, you know, that I related to that. And I was like, yo, I want to do that. And he wasn't, you know, gangster, prototypical stuff. So I related to that. I go back to school. Have y'all heard of this dude called Cayenne Pepper? Cayenne? I fucked up his name.
I didn't say his name. He's Kane. I'll see his name up too.
And my boy's like, yeah, he dope. He's like better than Jay-Z and stuff. I didn't even know who Jay-Z was. And they burnt the CD for me, and he had Jesus Walks on there. So I used that as like the Trojan horse to get rap in my house. It's like, look, Mom, he got the song about Jesus. It's like, okay, you can listen to it. And that was my entry into like Dipset, Jay-Z, Common, which led me to.
How you go from Jesus Walk to Dipset?
Well, everything he was on, I was
you went from Jesus Walk to Sucking It Not.
It was because my boys, they was super Dipset heads too, so they was
I like Dipset too though.
And you know, Kanye produced for them, and they had that Down and Out record.
Yeah.
So I just got, you know, I started sneaking stuff in. So I was with the Kanye tapes. I was like, yeah, Kanye produced this. So, you know, so I was listening to Common, Dipset, super heavy like Dipset fan. That led me to Dilla, which led me to Doom and Madlib, and all that stuff influenced me heavy. So that's how I got into rap. And with the boys who put me on the Dipset as well, they was, you know, trying to do a rap group, and we was basically a Dipset tribute band. And like everybody was like, this dude was like the Cam, this dude was like Jim Jones or Jewels or whatever. And that's how I started rapping. You know, everybody quit, and like I ended up learning how to make beats and stuff like that, and just kept pushing it. And
so who was you in Dipset?
You know, it's weird. I had my own name. I was back then I was Black Box. Yeah. Right. So
what do you love about music?
Man, everything. I didn't mention that my pops was a musician, so like always was around, music, listening to, mainly oldies and gospel and stuff like that. So always liked how it made me feel something, like it was always something could escape to. I could listen to, Michael Jackson or something, like, make me feel a lot better, because I was in the hospital a lot as a kid. So that was like, besides comic books and wrestling, I was listening to a lot of music heavy. And just when I got into hip hop, I liked the fact that they were sampling a lot of that stuff. And I knew all of it. I was like, oh, that's from this and that. Like, all those records. So I just became a junkie for it. Like, I wanted to know all the samples they using, all that stuff. So it's just like it's within me. It's in my blood. Family's bunch of musicians. Pops was a guitarist. Cousins, singers, and rappers as well. So I just got super hooked onto that.
Man, what is hip hop to you?
Man, everything. Like, everything. As soon as I got into it, how old was I when I got it? I think I was like 14 or 13. And like, it was just an escape for me, like I could listen to Through the Wire, I could listen to like even John Cena, just to go back to the rest. I got his album and stuff. It's just
But he didn't even write that stuff, right? Then somebody
I don't know.
Yeah, he didn't write it. It's a Chicago rapper used to write that stuff.
Bumpy Knuckles, right?
I think so.
Bumpy
Yeah,
Knuckles.
but he didn't write none of that stuff.
But it's just crazy though, because like it's different from singing. Like you're relying on your brain more so. You're not relying on melody, so you have to make these patterns and construct these bars and find these pockets within these beats and stuff. That's like crazy. Like the way how Jay-Z comes up with these double and triple entendres and the way he says it. I heard motherfuckers saying they made hoes say okay, make another O. Like that shit is just clever to me. It's just I just like the cerebralness of rap and like the cleverness and all the sneak dissing and punchlines rappers be throwing at each other and stuff. I just love all that shit.
Man, I want you to talk about this. I hear a lot of rappers talk about that. So what exactly do you mean when you say in the pocket?
It's like, all right, so the drums doing this, like it's doing a particular pattern, like 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. So just imagine like it's 4 bars, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. You count. You have to place your words in between those, underneath them, above them, some way, like to make it all cohesive. It's like a syncopation. Like your voice is another instrument. It's like the best example is like how in jazz the trumpet player or the saxophone, I don't know, whichever one, like they're the scatting and stuff like that. Like they're off beat sometimes, but it's still on a beat. Like it's the pocket. It's like where you catch that bar at. Cause you ever hear like ODB, he's off beat a lot of the times, but it's just the way he sways his words in there and it's still on beat somehow. Like that pocket.
And then do you remember what's the last song you listened to so far today?
The last song I listened to, I think, it was this girl named Geneva White that I just met 2 weeks ago. Actually, that was the last song I listened to.
Tight.
Yeah, she's dope.
Geneva White.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll check her out. All right. So talk about your style a little bit more and what you feel makes you unique as an artist.
I'm just, what makes me unique is, I guess, is because I'm unapologetically me. Like, I'm not afraid to show myself, like, as far as vulnerability. I'm messing up the word. Vulnerability. Like, I'm not afraid to talk about how I really grew up. Like, coming from Compton, everybody's expecting me to at least be Kendrick, but my experience isn't that. Like, I was different. I was sheltered. I didn't see all the stuff he had to experience and stuff, or like a Dr. Dre. So, like, I'm not afraid to even embarrass myself, talk about how I have this new song that's coming out in January, and I'm talking about how I never even been in the fucking fight and shit like that. Like, I just don't care. I'm just gonna say whatever, whatever comes to mind, like whatever I experience. I'm not finna make up anything, just because I'm from this place, or and I'm not gonna compromise my sound just to try to, make something that's popular, go with the sound of today. Like, I'm gonna just make whatever the hell I want to make, like what I feel. Like, I let the music lead me. I don't force it.
Yeah, and I want you to talk about some of your current projects. Cause I think let me go on Spotify right quick. I was checking it out today. Yeah, you had he eats with wolves.
Yeah, that was one I just dropped. Not just dropped. I dropped it last year, October 27th last year. So that one was that was like my first full length. I've only done an EP before that. So yeah, that one was pretty dope.
All right. And then what are some of your interests? Because like I was saying, I see you're a wrestling fan. I hear a lot of references to wrestling.
Yeah.
It was one line I didn't agree with, man. It was like it was that proud, and you were saying suicidal off the cage like mankind. I'm like, oh man, yeah.
I know he got thrown off, but it's
props, man. Like you can't do, man. That was because he almost died tonight.
Yeah, he did, he did. But he agreed to do that spot though, So like that's why I was like, oh, it's suicidal. Like he really wanted to jump off that joint, not jump off. He wanted to get thrown off of that joint.
Yeah,
that's how you do it. That spot was planned right, and not the Which one was it playing? The one where he fell through the cage?
He fell through the cage? Yeah. He almost, that shit was hard. Though. I was like, all right, but I like that line. And then I think I was listening to Bullet Club, and you said something about AJ. So I was like, all right, I hear you. I see you like.
Yeah, I'm heavy into wrestling. Say that again?
Who's some of your favorite wrestlers?
Undertaker. That's my number one. Now he got me into wrestling. Sting.
Yeah, I like Sting.
CM Punk, Austin. I'm trying to think. There's so many. Yeah, those four guys: Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, Triple H, the whole clique. Whatever. I like Kenny Omega now. He's a lot newer.
He's raw. I like. I like Booker T though.
Oh yeah, hard.
It was dope. And the Steiners.
Oh yeah, man. I need them to come get that Hall of Fame award, man.
Yeah, I know, right? They should have been got that shit. All right. Yeah. And then what are some things you do as far as like personal development? Like certain books you read or a certain routine you have in life? Yeah,
I try to read as much as possible. The first book that I really read like on my own accord was Holla If You Hear Me by Michael Eric Dyson. Is the book on Tupac. After that I read 48 Laws of Power. I read Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. I think that's a sleeper. I think everybody should mess with that one.
Ain't no sleeper. They better know what it is sleep.
Yeah, that was super dope. What else? There's My War by Kobe Bazell. There's a lot more that I need to catch up on. Like I haven't the what is it, the 50th Law, the one that 50 Cent wrote with Robert Greene.
Yeah, it's tight.
Let me see. I'm trying to think. Star Maker. That's more of like sci-fi type stuff. What's that other one? I can't remember the name of it. I gotta go on my Goodreads account. But yeah, like I try to read as much as possible. I read a lot of comic books too, heavy. as well. But on that personal development tip, like that Holla If You Hear Me by Michael Eric Dyson, that's the one right there.
All right, well, check it out. And then what advice would you give to new artists?
That's a good question. just go for it. Like, if you want to do something, don't let anything stop you. Don't let the lack of resources or connections stop you. Just go for it. Like, you'll figure it all out along the journey. Just enjoy it.
I mean, what are some of your goals for your career? Where we see yourself like next 5 years? Next 5 years, I wanna get in front of a lot more people. You know, like I wanna inspire people. Of course, I wanna get a Grammy. You know, I'm not too much tripping off of that, but like I just wanna be an influence to, you know, other people coming up like me, like myself, give them inspiration. And I just wanna be up there with the like Drakes, the Kendricks, Hoes, the Yays, all of that. That's my goal. What would you like to say to your fans and supporters?
Thank y'all. Y'all really keep me going for real. Cause man, it be some rough patches. It's not all like green and shiny. Sometimes it'd be like, man, I don't know if I want to do this. Like y'all like sending those messages, yo, I just heard this, or, you know, oh man, like I really like what you did right there on Offend the Human or whatever song, like that gave me some motivation and stuff. That really keeps me going. So thank y'all. Keep supporting, please.
And then anybody just not hearing about you through this interview, why should they go check your music out?
Because you're gonna get something real. Like it's something that you could probably relate to. Because I'm an average person. I'm not like some superstar, like blinged up, extra, you know, hype beast dude. I'm just myself, and anybody can relate to that. Anybody can relate to the everyday struggles that everybody goes through. You know, like paying their rent on time and shit. So, like, just go mess with me. I could probably help you get through the day. Hopefully, that's the goal.
All right, bro. I want to say thank you for coming through politicking with me.
Man, thank you for having me on.
Yeah, you want to give us your Instagram and everything?
Yeah, you could follow me at Sir Jon Lee, and you could also follow Court of Wolves at Court of Wolves on Instagram.
PoPolitickin.com.
Bless you for thinking I need you. 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 Friend of foe, I'm finna eat. Finger food or finger meat. Change your mind like changing sheets. Chaining you to your defeat. I'm Kobe scoring 81. I'm Curry, don't you try to front. Long from the effing jump. Sneezing on you effing chumps. Hot you, nigga. Bless you, nigga. I'm Jordan Game 6 with the flu, nigga. Bless you for thinking I need you. 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 Bless you for thinking I need you.
Why had you thinking I'm equal? You won't catch me saying what's poppin' to people. Sick chicken pox to the measles. Could box you, throw hands, you gon' catch you a seizure. Hit them boy coughing, then bleed. And then him got need more than a mile anesthesia. Couldn't walk a mile in my sneaker. I spin mid the devils and dragons and divas. I lean like the Tower of Pisa. I lean like a girl from Ibiza. I lead. Murdered every scene I been. Bout to Ami's the king. Rest in peace, I lead.
Bless you for thinking I need you. 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 Bless you for thinking I need you.
God bless a child that has its own. Why you see me sliding right along?
Said you was popping off. But all I see is lots of tweets. Go ahead and cut me off. I won't lose an ounce of sleep. Nah. Bless you for thinking I need you. 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 Bless.
Oh, yeah. Alright, y'all. So we reached the end of the show. PoPolitickin. I want to say thanks for listening. You know, I appreciate you. Especially my day ones. People that's been listening since day one. They're my day ones. My homie Amani. You know, Jabari from Turbo City. Amani got a podcast. Make sure you check him out. It's called the Amani Experience. Check my homie out. My homie Larry. That's my peoples right there too. DJ Perry, you know I gotta shout them out. Make sure you check them out. Like I said, go to the website, PoPolitickin.com. Subscribe. Social media, everything, PoPolitickin.com. You know where to find me. Any fan mail, hit me up. Send me an email. Read it on the show. You send me a review, iTunes review. I'll read that on the show. Support us on Patreon. Like I said, day ones need that love. So I see the support. I see the listens going up. So the interaction got to go up. So until the next time, I holla.